think, believe me, these niggas died of me. Look what I'm becoming. What I did, it made a man of me. All the that I did, I swear my mother.
What it do, YouTube? It's Ty Fetty with the Fetty. Back at y'all another video, man. Y'all know why we here. To handle business, but before we handle that business, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, bruh. I'm gonna say it again. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna say it one more. Matter of fact, like, comment, subscribe. Before I gotta beat you up, man. Also, look, y'all, follow me on Instagram, man. It's gonna be right here. You feel me? You gonna see it. You did. I let y'all know what's going on if I'm posting, if I'm not posting. Y'all see a little bit of my life, you know. Some support. All right. Follow is free, man. Follow is free. Appreciate y'all. Let's get it, man. We got the story of, we're gonna call him Lou. We're gonna call him James. Lou James. Cause I ain't about to sound dumb trying to pronounce that. Lou. Nah, Lou. We Lou. Ty Lou. You want me skip to your Lou. Lou James, man, the New Jersey Devil, man. Let's see what let's see. Let's talk about it. Y'all been screaming New Jersey in my DMs, young. Sending me New Jersey videos, telling me reacting more New Jersey, so we here, let's get it.
In this world, there are some people that are just pure evil. Someone can seem perfectly normal, but they may be capable of snapping at any moment and doing unspeakable things.
Oh, I thought this was in the streets. Oh, shut. Oh, yeah, okay.
The subject of today's video is no different. The subject of today's video randomly snapped and went on a killing spree, killing 6 people in just 2 days. The subject of today's video is none other than Llewellyn James.
Llewellyn.
Today we're going to be telling his story.
Llewellyn.
But before we get into the video,
man, shout out Funa, man.
Like
always got that fat. I'm telling you. Shout out Funa, man.
Llewellyn James grew up in North Philadelphia where he lived with his mother. Later on, his mother, Fern Ferguson, sent him to live with her relatives in Winslow Township, New Jersey, because she believed it would be a better environment than her home in Philadelphia.
And where is Willow Township, New Jersey? Somebody let me know in the comments. I know y'all gonna know, so let me know.
Llewellyn attended the Burlington County Special Services School District in West Hampton and returned home to his mother many weekends. He lived at 150 Stevens Avenue in the West Atco neighborhood of Winslow Township with 3 of his uncles, 1 of his aunts, his grandmother, and 6 other people.
Damn.
Eventually, something in Llewellyn would snap and drive him to commit cold-blooded murder. On the evening of February 4th, 2002, Llewellyn James entered his aunt's boyfriend Absalom Giddings' house. He found his aunt, Una Bethune, her boyfriend Giddings, and 2 of their friends named Donald Mays Jr. and Corliss Williams smoking crack and listening to music. Llewellyn got into an argument with Giddings, and he later claimed that it was because Giddings allegedly physically abused his aunt.
I'm gonna be real, Mo. I don't never knock nobody. I don't never try to talk down on nobody, bro. But, bro, if it's not the 80s, maybe the 90s, and you smoking crack, Mo, you're messing it. Like, I'd never understood that. Like, bro, just go hit some weed, man. You feel me? Like, get your little vape or something. Crack is crazy, though. Like, how crack is crazy, Mo. Crack, like, bro, it's no. I never want to get high. I don't want to be high enough to, or fiending enough to hit a crack pipe, bro. I get some weed, dog. I don't know, bro. But crack ain't it. Nah. Even in the 80s and 90s, it's like, how? Like, why? You see what it do to people. But it's like, you seen what it really do to people. You smoking it in 2002. They hotboxing the crack. They not hotboxing no gas. They matching crack. They not matching no weed. They not bringing no backwoods, no switches, no nothing. They bringing crack pipes and matching the crack. You got a gram of crack? I got a gram of crack. Let's smoke. That's crazy.
In the heat of the argument,
Llewellyn
pulled out a .38 caliber handgun and shot and killed Giddings. The gun he used actually belonged to Giddings, but he had stolen it from him. He then proceeded to open fire on everyone in the house, including his own aunt, because he didn't want to leave any witnesses behind.
That's crazy.
He shot his aunt Una as she ran into the kitchen and shot her again when she tried to play dead. He shot Corliss Williams in the back as she attempted to flee, and then shot Donald Mays Jr. He then walked up to each victim lying on the ground and shot each of them in the head. At one point, he realized Corliss Williams was still alive, so he beat her to death with a baseball bat. After killing 4 people in cold blood, including his own auntie, he cleaned up the scene, threw the latex gloves he wore into a fire pit, and left the radio on tuned to a gospel station. The thing that makes no sense about this is that he claimed that he was arguing with Giddings over the mistreatment of his aunt. Then he would go on to kill his aunt minutes later. As horrific as this incident was, Llewellyn James wouldn't stop there.
Oh, Shawty was trying to walk
The
shit
next
down.
night, Llewellyn James and a man named Ronald Kemp went to the Green Tree Apartments in Lindenwood at approximately 10 p.m. to purchase marijuana from a man named Torrance Lomax. Llewellyn was secretly planning on robbing him. He was armed with a .38 caliber handgun he used in the previous killings. At the apartment, Llewellyn tried to force his way in behind Lomax's sister and her boyfriend as they entered the door. His attempt was unsuccessful and the door was shut in his face. He then proceeded to pull out his gun and shoot through the door. The bullet struck Lomax in the head and chest, but he was luckily able to survive his injuries. Following this shooting, Llewellyn would go on to kill 2 more people that he thought were witnesses to this crime.
Hey, Mo. Oh, nah.
As he was running away from the scene, Llewellyn spotted a man nearby and told him to get down. That man was named Kasim Dale. Llewellyn robbed Kasim, then shot him in the head, killing him instantly. Kasim was only 24 years old. Right after killing Kasim, Llewellyn spotted a 37-year-old man named Christopher Ferguson sitting on his porch. Llewellyn thought that Christopher may have witnessed him kill Kasim, so he walked up to Christopher and shot him in the head, killing him instantly.
Bruh, boom. Nowadays, it might be more like street gun violence. It might be more, beefs and drill rap, and it's enticing the violence in the cities and etc. But we don't got none of the serial killers that the back in the day had. We don't see that no more. We see people spinning their ops, and but stuff like this, we don't see this, and it's crazy because it's like, what changed, bro? Like all the old, you got to just think all the old movies that is based off real events like Texas Chainsaw Massacre that really happened in real life, or this, for example, this was in 2002. We don't see none of this no more, bro. Or like, for only most we get is maybe a school shooting, and that's about this. That's on the same caliber for sure, but we don't get nothing like this, bro. Like, that's crazy. It's just back then they didn't have all these. They had people like getting in the streets and getting into gunfights or whatever. But it was more so stuff like this, bro. But now it's flipped. We got all the switches on the streets, and all the people like him was just back in the day. That's crazy to me, bro. They talking about trial and sentences. They sent his ass under the jail. They sent his ass under the jail. I guarantee you, he's in a maximum security prison. It ain't no 23-1. He's not getting 23 in that hole, 1 out. No, he's 24 all around the clock. That's insane. They might have gave him that penalty, bro.
To cover his tracks, Llewellyn bragged about the shootings to several people, including a cousin who later wore a wire and elicited a tape recording confession at the prosecutor's office.
So he gonna kill the other people because he thought they might have witnessed it, but then goes and tells on himself and brags about it. So he did all that for nothing. He did it all for nothing, if we're being honest. But he did all the extra for nothing, just to go snitch on himself. I don't understand how people's brains work. I would never understand, bro. What is the point, bro? It's like you moving backwards, bro. Like you literally moving backwards, bro. Like what?
While hanging out with a friend one day, a news report of the shootings played on the TV, and Llewellyn started bragging, saying, "Like I told you, you're messing with a natural-born killer. That's my work." This statement would later be used in court against him. Llewellyn's trial was delayed for years because of the case's complexity, as well as retirements, job changes, and illnesses among several lawyers, prosecutors, and judges who handled the case. He went to trial 5 years later and did not testify. He was convicted in 2007 of 6 counts of murder, 1 count of attempted murder, 4 counts of felony murder, and weapons charges. He was not eligible for the death penalty because of his age, but he was sentenced to 315 years in prison. It's crazy to see someone perfectly normal snap and just start killing innocent people at random. Let me know you guys.
Hey Mo, I ain't gonna lie. judge tell you 300, bro, you might as well either go to try to escape food or you just wrap it up, man. Like, but like I said, I never understood the whole why. Like, can't they just be like? I mean, I get it. All his charges combined, all the sentencing, all the max number of years added up to 300. But it's like, bro, why can't you just tell him 100 years? 100 years, you done. It's over with. Just 100 years, you good, and that's it. 9 times out of 10, he gonna pass away in that, So 300 is crazy, bro. That's just a crazy number to throw at somebody, bro. They talking about football jersey numbers, nigga. That is, I don't even think a sport got 3 numbers on their jersey. He got a lottery number thrown in his ass. I don't understand it though. I don't get the mindset. I don't like, but everybody different. Everybody fight their own demons. Everybody go through what they go through. Me personally though, I don't understand it. With that being said, man, it's Ty Fetty with the Fetty. Make sure y'all stay smart, bro. Stay dangerous. I'm gonna catch y'all next time. I'm gone.